have so many mixed feelings about this book. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, but I did up my weights for part of the month. I used this stuff to wash the washing machine. I've already done that this morning. I'm obsessed with my Kindle. I have just this long list of to-dos. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Today is Friday. Why did I forget that? Happy Friday. We are doing just a day in the life vlog. I made breakfast this morning. I also unloaded and reloaded the dishwasher, and I'm gonna have to do that again when it's done because I got a bunch of dishes dirty for breakfast. Did all of that. I have been trying to do a little bit of work because today I am re-releasing planner stickers in my small business, which I'm so excited about. So I have to get all of that ready because they go live in less than, well, a little over an hour. So I've been working on that. I need to finish editing and uploading the vlog that goes live on this channel today. And then after that, I have a bunch of cleaning to do because I just want to start fresh for the weekend. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I also wanted to give you guys a little reading update. I don't know if I've even mentioned it on this channel or this week or whatever, but I have been listening to All the Colors of the Dark. It's our book club book of the month, and we have book club on Tuesday, so I wanted to get it done. But it was so, I know I've mentioned it here that I was intimidated by how long it was. I have so many mixed feelings about this book. I think it would have been a much better book if it had been 300 pages less. Honestly, I think it was too long. There was too many filler points and too many details that were unnecessary in my opinion. I did appreciate the storyline and liked the characters, but I think because there were so many filler moments and stuff not happening that it took away from that. It took a lot away from that. So I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't horrible. I'm glad I'm done with it. It just had a lot of twists and turns, but there were just also a lot of unnecessary things that was why is this in here? So got that done. I'm also in the middle of my Twilight reread. I know a lot of people do not like the Twilight books. I personally really enjoyed them the first time I read them, which was probably 2008, 2009. I think I was probably 19, 20 when I read them the first time. And I did enjoy them. What I enjoy about them is that they're very simple reads and it keeps you engaged, so I really like that. But it's been a while since I've read them all, so I wanted to do a reread, so I'm doing that. And I also have never read Midnight Sun, which is the Twilight through Edward's point of view, and somebody was saying on TikTok when I posted that I wanted to do a reread that I needed to get that book and read that also. So right now I'm in the middle of Twilight. Midnight Sun is supposed to be here tomorrow, so I can read that one once I finish Twilight, and then I'll read the rest of the series. So that's kind of my plan for November. I just felt like November was giving me vampire vibes, and I wanted to reread Twilight for some reason. I understand why people don't like the books and they are kind of cringe, but they're still kind of fun. It's just something different. And right now in the world, you just need a distraction from everything. That's what I've been up to. But yeah, today is just a mix of work and cleaning the house, and I'm just kind of taking you guys along for that adventure. And then I plan on vlogging tomorrow in a separate video doing kind of fall things and just fun weekend stuff. So, but first things first, I have to like finish editing the vlog for today so I can post that, get that up. I have just this long list of to-dos and I really want to check everything off, get it done. So let's do it. First things first, editing. Finished uploading the video, so I got that checked off. So now I also got all of my small business stuff done. So now I really just need to at some point film some like short form content, though I might do that Monday. I might just push that to Monday. Sorry, the thing is going off because lunch is ready. I gotta go get that. But so really all I have to do is clean a bunch of stuff. I need to post a TikTok and an Instagram reel and go to the gym. And if I can fit in filming some shorts, I'd like to do that also, at least a few. Lunch is ready, so I'm gonna go get that out of the oven, and then we're gonna get to cleaning. It's gonna be great. All right, so here's what we have for lunch. I have a piece of chicken and a half of a piece of chicken and some vegetables, and then this one is the same thing because James is working from home today, so I made his lunch also. So now we're gonna eat some lunch, and then we're gonna get, look at this mess. You guys saw me clean it up this morning. This is why I hate cooking, because it's always such a disaster. And I know you could say, well, why didn't you clean as you went? Because the dishwasher was going, so I couldn't put, you know. Anyway, but we're gonna get it all taken care of. We are going to clean this house. All right, you guys, we had lunch and then I managed to load the dishwasher. I still have to wash this from this morning, wash that knife over there, and then wipe down everything. But I feel so much better now that the dishes are out of the sink and I can tackle this mess. I didn't show it to you guys because you had already watched me unload and reload the dishwasher this morning, so I didn't want to just keep doing the same thing over and over again. But yeah, that is done. I have this big pile of laundry, so these were actually washed, but I don't know what happened, you guys. Please don't mind my messy laundry room. So I washed them, and the batch that came out of the dryer before that one had like a very musty smell, and like I don't think they got all the way dry and they sat in the dryer, and so then the dryer had a funky smell. So I used this stuff to wash the washing machine. I've already done that this morning, and then I sprayed down and cleaned out the dryer, so fingers crossed that, and we can just wash the clothes and they will smell good again, because it was absolutely disgusting. I couldn't even stand the clothes that I put on this morning. I thought were clean, and I couldn't even stand the smell of it because it just smelled musty and gross. So hopefully we fix that. But yeah, I have this pile of laundry to do. Plus I have these blankets that I've put here that I need to wash. So yeah, just don't mind the state of the laundry room. The laundry room is kind of like this. The flooring was like this when we bought the house. We need to like rip it out. We need to do a whole like remodel of this space because it's just gross. But anyway, it's not gross, but like it just looks gross, you know. I clean it. Not that you would be able to tell right now, but I do. But anyway, hopefully I can do laundry and it won't smell bad. But now I am going to start my new audiobook. So I borrowed from the library the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It says it's 7 hours, but I usually listen to it between 1.5 and 1.75 speed, so it probably won't take me that long. But I am gonna listen to this while I work on cleaning the rest of the house. That's really all I have left to do today, other than I would like to film a couple of like short form videos. So we'll see if I get that done. If not, I can always do that later. But most importantly, I just want to get the house clean and feel like going into the weekend with a clean space, you know, and I've got it together. So I'm gonna start out making the bed, tidying up the bedroom, then I'll move on to the living room, and then we'll finish up the kitchen and the bathroom. And my office doesn't really need anything other than to be vacuumed. So, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more research on how to get that smell out of the dryer, because I'm just afraid that I'm gonna wash all these clothes and then it's not gonna be gone, and then my clothes are gonna smell like that, and I just cannot. So I really need to make sure it doesn't smell like that anymore. But I'm like, when you dry the clothes, is it gonna smell that way, you know? So I just need to, I don't know what happened. I think there was just I think the load was too big and it didn't get dry, but like the dryer went off. And I don't know if you guys are guilty of this, but sometimes I'm guilty of not getting clothes out of the dryer right away. And I think that they just weren't dry. And then when we went to get them out, I noticed that they kind of felt not like wet, but just kind of a little damp and had that smell. And I was like, oh no. But I wasn't thinking that the next load I did do like would smell like that then. So hopefully I got it figured out. I hate stuff like this, like totally my fault, but still I just hate it. So anyway, let's get some cleaning done. Let's stop yapping. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that way before I start the washing machine, because I don't want to wash clothes and then have to rewash them again. But first things first, let's go get our bedroom clean. So I'm taking a little break from cleaning. I have most of the house kind of picked back up, but I need to vacuum and do the floors. I need to do the bathroom. And I'm currently running the dog beds through the washing machine, and then I'm gonna dry them to see if the dryer situation's better. And then once I do that, I have a lot of laundry to do because I have to redo 2 whole loads. That's fun. But hopefully we figured it out. Fingers crossed, we got it. We're good. Don't have this problem again. Anyway, I'm taking a little bit of a break from cleaning because I didn't do a November reset or recap the books I read in October. And I wanted to share that with you guys because I love talking about books, and I want to share my goals because I did hit a couple this month and I'm so excited about that, or last month rather. But I'm not going to do like a full-on goals video this time just because it's already November 8th and this video that I'm filming won't even go up until next week. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna talk about it in this video and I'll share some of my goals and whatever, but we're not gonna make like a whole video out of that. But anyway, I'm also drinking a matcha. James made me a matcha tea latte, so I am drinking that. So if you see any like green around my mouth, I'm just drinking my matcha. But anyway, let's get into, let me set you guys up so that way we can get into talking about goals and stuff. Got to get to my Notion page so that way I can tell you guys everything that I accomplished for the month of October. And I'm going to talk about my goals for November. I didn't really set too many just because honestly I want to kind of focus on what my goals for 2025 are going to be. So I don't want to, just want to like start the new year planning right now. But anyway, for health, up my weights. I did up my weights, but I also had a little bit of time where I didn't go to the gym because I was out of town, and then when I came home I had hives again. So that's so fun. I can't even get into an allergist until July. So hopefully I figure out what this is and I don't have to worry about it anymore. But anyway, I did up my weights for part of the month. I was kind of on it with my vitamins. Also, I'm realizing I think I misspelled vitamins here and it's not even trying to correct it, but whatever. And then drinking more water. I don't know that I was the greatest about that, so I need to work on that. For social media, I did hit, well, because this was a joint effort. You guys subscribed, helped me out. We hit 1,200 subscribers, which I'm so excited about. On TikTok, I did grow on TikTok. I didn't hit 250, but I did grow, I feel like, quite a bit. I'm at 243 right now. So if you want to see some TikToks and you want to support me over there, I would love that. Trying to hit 250. That's my next goal. On Instagram, I'm at 17 followers for that Instagram. I feel like Instagram is so hard to grow these days. It used to be a lot easier, and now I feel like Instagram is the most challenging of all the platforms. It could just be my Instagram. I don't know. But anyway, so my goal for that is 20 and I'm at 17. So again, if you like Instagram stuff and you want to go follow me over there, it would be greatly appreciated. For personal, I read 9 books. My goal was 7. I read 9 and I'm so proud of that. Spend more time with God. I do feel like I was reading my Bible more, praying, so can check that off, even though I feel like that's an ongoing thing. I did not organize my back room. I have to do that this month because my family's coming to visit for Thanksgiving and I need to be able to like put air mattresses and whatever and have space for them. So I have to get that done this month. In terms of career, I didn't really check anything off with that. So, but that's okay. So those were my October goals. November, I'm just kind of carrying most of them over, and like I'll have set numbers for my social media, but I don't know that I'm really going to share it just because, like I said, we're already halfway through the month and whatever. But let's talk about the books I read, because that for me is the most exciting part. October 1st, Freedom McFadden's The Boyfriend came out. I read that whole book in one day. Not ashamed. Anyway, also I just realized you can probably hear my washing machine, so I apologize if that's obnoxious, but it is what it is. So I read that. I read The Widow's Husband's Secret Life by Freedom McFadden, which was like a short novella, I think is how you say it. I finished The Only One Left. I started it at the very end of September, but I finished it in October. That is by far the best book I've read this year. The best book I've read this year. So I might read something from now to the end of the year that might top the list, but right now, that one, best. I read Do Not Disturb by Freedom McFadden. Now, most of these books I actually read on my Kindle, which is why I don't have the physical books to show you guys. I think the only physical book that I have is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. Everything else I'm pretty sure was on my Kindle. So I've been loving my Kindle. So I also read Do Not Disturb by Freedom McFadden. I read Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I read Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole, is it Meyer, however you say her name. Ward D by Freedom McFadden. Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders, I think is how you say her name. I read the second Assistants to the Villain, which that one I do have the physical copy, but I listened to a lot of it on audio because I borrowed it from my library. So I finished the second one in that series. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Just a lot of reading, but a lot of them were really good. The vibes were just thriller, but I threw an Assistant and Apprentice to the Villain, and those were more fantasy, but everything else was thriller mystery vibes, and that's exactly what I wanted for October. So it was a very good reading month. And now I'll kind of share with you guys my November to be read. So I just finished Colors of the Dark because it is our book club book of the month. So I did finish that. I listened to that on Audible. I finished The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. It was a thriller. And right now I'm currently listening to the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which I already shared with you guys. I'm like 25% of the way through already. I am rereading the Twilight series. So we have Twilight, Midnight Sun, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. And I'm about 30% through Twilight right now. So yeah, that's really all that I have on my list for November. Actually, that's a lie. Freedom McFadden is coming out with a short story on the Housemaid series, so I will be reading that when that releases. But other than that, those are really the only books I have planned for November. Obviously I can add more if I make it through that list. I don't know how quickly I will read through this because the Twilight books, like the first one is the shortest one, and it's almost 500 pages, or maybe it is 500 some pages, and then they just get bigger from there. So, but I just really wanted to have a Twilight reread. So that's the book chat with you guys. I am obsessed with my Kindle. I'm actually really upset that pretty much all of these books for this month are not on my Kindle, and I'm obviously not going to pay to put them on my Kindle when I have the physical copies, but I'm going to miss my Kindle this month because I read so many books on my Kindle. I was obsessed with it. So if you are on the fence about getting a Kindle, I highly recommend it. I will link the one that I picked up in the description box. It is an Amazon affiliate link, so you know, if you click on it and you purchase something within 24 hours, I do get a little bit of a kickback from that, but it's nothing crazy. But I do want to be transparent about that. Like, I am an Amazon affiliate, you know, I have one of those. So, but I do want to share with you guys the Kindle that I got in case you are on the hunt for a Kindle or you're kind of wondering, like, is this good? Highly recommend. I am a little bummed because right after I got my Kindle, they released the color, I don't remember the name of it, but it's in color. And I'm like, well, if I would have known, I would have just waited like a week and then ordered it, but it's fine. I'm not upset about it. Well, I'm a little upset about it, but I'm not, you know. So if you were thinking about getting a Kindle, highly recommend. Color is important to you, check out the new one. But if not, the one that I got, it's really good. I really like it. That is that. That was that little chat. I need to get back to cleaning, though I don't want to, but I really also want to have a clean space for the weekend. So I think in a little bit, we're going to go to the gym. So I'll try to get some clips of that. And then maybe James will help me clean the rest of the house this evening. That would be good. That could be helpful. He offered, but I'm just like, I just want to like chill. I don't want to have to like come home after the gym and clean. Anyway, I'm going to sit here, enjoy my matcha, and get back to cleaning. Maybe back to listening to the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm on chapter 9. It's not terrible, but it's just not great either. It's kind of cheesy, but like, I don't know how to describe it, because like honestly, Twilight is cheesy. I understand that, but I think Twilight for me more was just more the mystery, and even though I know what's happening in the books, it's been a long time since I've read them, so I've forgotten things. Whereas this, there's like no mystery. There's just like the characters are kind of cringy and like, I don't know, which I could handle if there was some sort of like what's gonna happen next, you know, but it's just like this like small town romance type of thing, and I don't know, I'm just not connecting with the characters, I guess. So we will see how I feel about this book. But I'm like, you know what, I got it on audio from the library, so I may as well listen to it before I have to return it. Depending on how this goes, I may or may not like read the rest of the books in the series, because it just might not be my cup of tea, you know. All right, time to get back to work. You guys, we're home from the gym. We just did 30 minutes on the treadmill. Because today is my first day without prednisone, I'm feeling a little off. So I was like, I do not want to like push myself too hard just because I don't feel great. So sorry, I forgot to turn that light on to make it like a lot brighter in here. Anyway, so we just did a nice like walk on the treadmill. The important thing is that I'm still showing up and that I'm being consistent, because that is what is gonna help, you know. But pushing myself to work out when I'm already not feeling great is probably not the answer. So anyway, now I'm gonna make dinner. I'm trying something a little different today. We tried this chicken and dumpling recipe last weekend, the weekend before. I think it was the weekend before, and kind of messed it up a little bit with the dumpling side of things. Instead of doing dumplings this time, I'm actually just gonna use some cassava flour pasta that I bought and do like a creamy chicken noodle soup sort of thing. So I'm excited to try that out. So yeah, let's make some dinner, and then after dinner, I think I'm gonna ask James to help me clean a little bit more, and then I don't want to clean all night. See, this is the problem. I feel like it's bedtime now, and I'm like, I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing and not clean. So, oh, also update on the washer dryer situation. I washed my dog's beds and then dried them, and it didn't smell funky, so I'm thinking that we got that smell out of there. So now I need to start all of the laundry. So we gotta do that. We got a lot of things to do tonight. So let's get started on dinner. All right, so here's what the chicken noodle soup situation is looking like. Hopefully it tastes good because we did this a little bit differently than last time, but we have our pasta noodles over here, and then I just put this on top of it. So hopefully it will taste good. I will report back. All right, you guys, so an update on dinner. It was really good. I enjoyed it more with the cassava noodles than I did the dumplings. So, but we also messed up the dumplings last time, so we need to give it another try. But I definitely really liked it with the cassava noodles. Had a really good flavor. It was really good. We have leftovers for tomorrow, and we've kind of tidied up a little bit. We cleaned up the kitchen, started some laundry. I seriously feel like cleaning is just a never-ending thing. I know I'm a little bit like with it because it's not all done today. Like I was supposed to have it all done. So I think that I'm going to stop cleaning and chill for the night, and then I will clean some more tomorrow and Sunday because it's just a never-ending thing. So it is almost 8 o'clock. I just want to chill and have a chill evening because I feel like I'm stressing myself out about my house, and it is what it is. I think I will check in with you guys before we go to bed because I want to do a whole different video tomorrow. I don't want it to be like one big video. I want this to be its own video and then tomorrow to be its own video. But I'll check back in before we go to bed and say good night to you guys. For now, I'm gonna go chill. All right, guys, so I did a little bit of reading, just chilling out because I was just kind of in a weird funk. I think it's just because today was my first day without having prednisone, and every time I come off of that stupid stuff, it's rough. If you've ever been on it, it's rough to be on, it's rough to come off of, and yeah, so hopefully my body doesn't have a moment and get hives again because I can't get into an allergist until July, and I really don't want to have to live on prednisone. It's just not fun. It's not fun. So anyway, I think that's all that was wrong with me, is just kind of feeling because of that, but also with it getting darker earlier, that just kind of is hard too. So anyway, but I had a little, recharge moment, and now I'm gonna go to bed. So thank you guys for joining me on this Friday day in the life. I feel like we got a good amount of stuff done. I would have gotten the whole house clean, but because I had to do some work related tasks at the beginning of the day, I didn't get it all done, but that's okay. We still got some stuff done. We still showed up. That's what's important. I wish we could have gotten more done. So anyway, but thank you guys for spending the day with me. I am gonna go to bed, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.